Snake tails, a woo! Snake tails, a woo! Now, here I'm conflicted. Because right now I have Metal Gear Solid 2, but then look at this. Fortnite OG Chapter 1 Season 2, I don't know. I thought I was gonna do a Metal Gear Solid 2 stream, but then I've got this in front of me, and then I'm like, what do I actually want to play? I don't know. And there's tons of Black History Month games as well. Do you think Metal Gear Solid 2 is a Black History Month game? Fortune, there's at least one black oh, and Stillman. Wasn't his name Stillman? The guy who blew up? Nobody's in chat yet. I'm talking to myself. I really hope I can beat this. Am I live? Yeah, there's blah 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 blah. I'm live. Okay. Your Venmo account was charged for $26.74. Nice. Alright.
Hey bro.
Hello! First chatter, Cheese Nips! OG legend! I'm still dealing with this controller thing, but it's not that much of a problem actually. I kind of fixed it, but I didn't. Alright, I've got 3. Everything's right? Yeah, I'm not full screen? Okay. I have 3 snake tails left to do, but I don't have all night. I have stuff to do tomorrow. I can't stay up all night playing snake tails, but I have 3 to beat. Hopefully these aren't as long as the first 2. The first one wasn't that long. The first one was only like an hour. The second one though, was like 2 hours long. So if each of these are only an hour long, then I'll be fine. I'll be perfectly fine. But if each are like 2 hours long, buddy, I can't play this for 6 hours straight, man. I don't want to be up at midnight playing this. Let's start with Confidential Legacy, though. I mean, we might as well get started. Get out of here, man. Alright.
It's the man, the myth, the legend, Storied safe LOL.
I appreciate that. Okay. I'm gonna mute each chat so I can focus on reading. Alright. The wind howled as the rain beat down in torrential sheets upon the churning, undulating surface of the river. A single lonely rubber boat, painted jet black, was being tossed back and forth upon the waves like the plaything of some capricious river god. Snake lifted his face to peer over the edge of the boat. Over the din of the storm, he could hear the sound of helicopters. At length, he saw 3 black choppers approach the tanker in front of him. "Am I late?" muttered Snake to himself. I've got to warm up the Snake voice. What's something that Snake says? What does he say? Metal Gear. Alright. Metal Gear. Alright. 3 days earlier, Campbell had visited Snake at his home in Alaska. Is this his Metal Gear Solid 1 type stuff? Unlike Snake, who had gone back into retirement after the Shadows Moses incident, Campbell had gotten himself a position at the Defense Intelligence Agency. Snake had known right away that Campbell wasn't there to rekindle old ties with his old former comrade. After making some brief small talk, Campbell had jumped straight to the point. "Do you remember a man by the name of Sergei Golukovich?" Snake nodded. A former GRU Colonel Golukovich was known as a ruthless, cold-blooded strategist. During the Cold War, when Campbell was the commander of Foxhound, Golukovich had humiliated him on numerous occasions. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, he had organized a group of former Red Army soldiers into his own personal mercenary army. Since then, Golukovich and his troops had drifted from one war zone to the next, selling their services to the highest bidder, the Russian mercenaries. "We've received this report that Golukovich and his men attacked a group of Marines who were on a secret mission in the South American Republic of Eldera. The Marines are being tight-lipped about it, as usual. They'd rather keep a lid on the whole affair. But from what we've been able to tell, it sounds like Metal Gear is involved." "Metal Gear?" Snake growled. He'd heard the rumors too. Following the Shadow Moses incident, the technical specs for Metal Gear had been leaked out to the black market. As a result, bastardized versions of Metal Gear were starting to crop up all over the world. Eldera was a small country in South America that had happened to be engaged in a civil war. Since the 1980s, the country had been under the control of a pro-American dictatorial regime, but as the Cold War drew to a close and American influence in the region had declined, the country's minority ethnic population had taken up arms against the government, calling for the establishment of a separate homeland. The country had been torn apart by civil war ever since. Mercenaries and arms merchants were constantly coming and going in and out from Eldera. Given those circumstances, Campbell had figured it wouldn't be too surprising if one side or the other had managed to get their hands on a new type of Metal Gear. It seemed that some people still clung to the belief that the threat of nuclear war could be... I need to warm up my reading. My brain is kind of slow right now. Could bring stability to the region. And the Marines were there to try and destroy it? Asked Snake. No, it seems as if they were trying to seize it for themselves. There's still a lot we don't know about the true nature of the new Metal Gear. This would have been a good chance to pick up on a lot of valuable information. In other words, Eldera had managed to get itself a new type of Metal Gear. The Marines were plotting again to seize it, and Glukovich was planning to steal it from the Marines. And now Campbell was proposing to go after Glukovich. Snake shook his head. Sorry, but you'll have to find someone else to do your dirty work. I can't do the Snake voice. I can't do it. I'm losing it. Metal Gear. Alright. I need to... How did I do it last stream? I've got to, like, find it within myself. Feeling I'm not doing it well. Sorry, but you'll have to find someone else to do your dirty work this time. I'm out of the hero business. Snake, times are changing, Colonel. I think it's about time you give it a rest. You mean retire from the military? No, I mean time to stop this damn vendetta of yours against Glukovich. The look of fury on Campbell's face confirmed Snake's suspicions. Campbell still hated Glukovich with a passion. It was an old grudge left over from the Cold War. The passage of time had done nothing to diminish it. Rather, it had grown in intensity. Is that why you joined the DIA, to settle old scores? Yes, you're right. But I didn't come all the way here to ask for your help, just for the sake of a personal grudge. Campbell's hands clenched into his fists. The truth is, Merrill was part of that mission. The rubber boat drew up alongside this tanker. Snake gripped the ropes tightly. Merrill Silverberg. That's her last name? Merrill Silverberg? Campbell's niece. The woman... So I guess... His name is Campbell Silverberg? Or whatever. The woman who had risked her life along Snake and Shadow Moses. At one time, they'd been living together. Whoa! I didn't know that. Then 6 months earlier, Merrill had left him. She said there was something important that she had to take care of. Her voice was resolute. Her eyes were clear and cold as steel. There was nothing Snake could do to stop her. Snake climbed the rope up the outer hull of the tanker and emerged onto the aft deck. Nearby, he could see a number of soldiers standing guard. They appeared to be Russian mercenaries. He called Campbell on his codec. This is Snake. I've managed to infiltrate the tanker. It looks like our Russian friends have already taken control of the ship. I'll try to get in touch with Merrill somehow. Oh my gosh, we're gonna see Merrill? Oh my god. I'm wearing... What? I'm wearing Metal Gear Solid 1 outfit. Look at this. I didn't even know this was here in the game. Sounds like the intro to an X-rated film. This is actually sick as hell. So what exactly is my goal? I successfully infiltrated the disguised tanker, but it seems like the ship has already been occupied by Lukovich's army. I must first confirm Meryl's safety. She must be somewhere on the ship. Okay. Doesn't open. Doesn't open. Gotta remember, I still don't have a radar, so I should be careful. Hello. Wet box. That's what your mama had last night. Alright, which one of these doors open? Okay, this one does. Ooh. If you ask me, you like the base game, this was like the best part of the game, to be honest. Game really was clickbait in that like the best part was at the beginning. Oh my gosh, it just... Snake's got a cold. They're just two little buddies sitting on the stairs. Snake, get a hold of yourself. I'm gonna need to get some meds. AK-47. You agree? Oh, there's no way I'm gonna be able to get across here without getting spotted. I'm gonna go the other way. Shit.
Hmm? There's somebody there.
There's nobody there, man. Snake's gonna sneeze. He's gonna sneeze. He's gonna sneeze right now. Never mind.
Who is that? Oh.
Let's go, Snake. No sneezing. No sneezing. This is a no sneeze playthrough. What is he looking at? What? Why was he doing that?
Enemy sighted. Backup unit. Stop. Huh?
What did he see?
Move.
Uh-oh, is he gonna sneeze now?
Move. Clear.
Oh yeah, true. I figured out how to kiss the posters. Now you just do this.
Clear.
Oh, there's still a guy there. I see him.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. All units exercise extreme caution.
Okay, we got meds. They won't even let me use it. I guess I did cure myself. Huge. There's like no way for me to tell if there's a guy or not. I'm just gonna risk it for the biscuit.
Return to your positions. Stay sharp.
We just made our way around. Okay. Are these the only dudes in the room? If so, no, there's another guy. I think. Shit. Yeah, I don't have anything. Huh? I could throw a chaff grenade and then kill all these people. Fuck it, let's do it.
Oh.
Anybody left? There we go. And they can't call for nobody. Yeah. Beautifully executed. Beautifully, beauty. Oh, and they say I'm not the Metal Gear Solid Pro. Mwah. Any secrets over here? Okay. Got an AK now. Oh, hello. He's him. Solid Snake. Oh, don't do it. Where's Meryl? Meryl, where are you? Meryl! Get M4. Oh, there's definitely gonna be a big ass battle happening soon. She's definitely on the roof. No, it's not worth it. This is gonna be really hard with the cameras. Okay. All that for a thermal goggles? That was not worth it. That was not worth it at all. God damn it. Damn it, I did it. I did it! Ooh! I don't want to go in that room, to be honest. You should just be able to go this way, right?
Freeze.
Shake it, baby. Nothing in this room? Okay. Yeah, no, I'm doing actually pretty good. Shit, though. Like, I'm gonna have to shoot this.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. All units exercise extreme caution.
So these C4 shouldn't blow me up now. Oh! Oh!
It's the enemy. I need help.
God damn it. I was doing so well, too. What do I have? I have thermal. Does this help? Hello.
Clear.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. All units exercise extreme caution.
You fucking... Okay, you know what?
It's the enemy. I need help.
Let's do it! Worth it. So worth it. Just get me out of here. Oh my gosh, is it Meryl? Oh my gosh! She looks so ugly! Meryl lowered her gun. What are you doing here? I just wanted to see you, answered Snake. You think you're funny? Actually, I was only half joking. My uncle sent you, didn't he? Snake nodded. He explained that Campbell had gotten a word of Galukovich's attack. You've got a lot of nerve coming here. Meryl snapped. Look who's talking. Snake shot back. What? Sneaking into another country under the guise of a military operation when all you're really seeking after is Metal Gear? Who's got a lot of nerve coming here? His voice took on a condemnatory tone. Is this something important you had to take care of? You wouldn't understand. Meryl turned away. Someone like you, who could happily spend the rest of his life taking care of sled dogs day after day, could never understand. I was only trying to live my life free from hatred. No, you just didn't want to face up to reality. That's all. Society, your past, even me. Is that why you left? No, that's not it. But the look in Meryl's eyes told Snake that it might as well have been. A deep silence fell between us. Them. 6 months of separation had created a cold, empty gap that was difficult to fill. At last, Meryl broke the silence. My father. He died here. In this country. She murmured. Matt Campbell. Meryl's father and Campbell's younger brother had been a DIA agent. Snake had heard that he disappeared during a mission when Meryl was very young. I wanted to see for myself what my father... I wanted to see for myself what my father saw. Meryl's eyes drifted over to the window, but the only sight was that of the storm raging outside. She suddenly turned back to Snake and held him firmly in her gaze. Snake, please just get out of here. This is my battlefield. I don't need anyone from the outside to get involved with this. It's a little too late for that. I'm already involved. Nothing can change your mind? Nothing, Snake said firmly. Meryl sighed in exasperation. Snake pretended not to notice. Now tell me what our situation is. This mission was supposed to be a top secret, right? How did Galukovich find out about it? That's what I'd like to know too. You think there's a leak? I doubt it, but seeing as how you knew all about it, then I suppose anyone might know about it. Snake thought for a minute. Meryl was right. Anyone might know, but whatever the case might be, they had to stop Galukovich from getting his hands on the Metal Gear. Where's the Metal Gear? In the cargo hold. All right, I'll go check it out. You, Meryl cut him off. I'm not about to take orders from you. We'll split up and go our own separate ways. If you're planning on heading for the cargo hold, then you'll need me to do something about the boxes that are blocking the first deck stairway. Before Snake could stop her, Meryl had left the bridge. No way we get to play with Meryl. Oh, she's gone. Meryl, no! Let me get a close-up. I want a close-up on my suit. Okay, where do I go now? Oh yeah, I have to go down to the cargo hold. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The way he checks.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. All units exercise.
Okay, the cargo hold, so I'm just gonna have to like go down a bunch of floors. Control, this is Overwatch. Suspects has escaped through a loading screen. What's the course of action? Shout out loading screens. I gotta say though, loading screens were a lot more OP in the first game. There was none of this caution BS. Which way is down? I don't really know. Did I even go this way? This goes up. I don't want to go up. Oh! M4. Beautiful. Yeah, sometimes these guys are on their ish.
Who's that?
Sometimes they are not.
What's going on? Respond.
Is this guy still in here? Nope. I'll try to...
We've lost contact with DP. Backup unit, check it out.
Just drag him in here.
Encountered the enemy. Requesting backup.
Understood. Deploy search team to Deck B. Outside staircase. Surround the target.
Don't do that.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. All units exercise extreme caution.
Picked the wrong corner, boy. I came from this way, but I can take this ammo. Pick it up.
Return to your positions. Stay sharp.
Where do I go down from? Oh, I was just here. I just went in a big fat circle. Oh, there we go. Yes. Okay.
Who's there?
Let's go. Let's go. Just go. Just run. Boom, baby, boom, 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 boom. Water.
Who is that? It's the enemy. I need help.
Just leave. When in doubt, just leave.
Something over there.
Oh my gosh. I don't know which way to go. This was pissing me off. There, I go this way. Okay, yes, I made it. Oh my gosh, hello.
Move. Move.
Hang, motherfucker! Oh my gosh, what is this grip strength, Snake? What is this grip strength? Alright, I have to die. I know where to go at least. Shoot the pipe or fire extinguisher next to them. There's an achievement for each. Oh, thank God for this checkpoint. Okay. Nothing. What if I land on top of this dude? Well, I missed my chance. See, what is the point of night vision? There's never a single room in this entire game that's dark enough to warrant night vision. Okay, so I got a sniper. Are they gonna make me snipe? They're not gonna make me do that, are they? It would be so nice to have an M9 right now. Like, probably, I don't think there's any other people alive. I can probably just shoot this guy. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody else. Oh wait, there's another guy down there. Oh, he fell. Fall on top of that guy, knock him out, let's go. And you are dead. That's pro plays right there. Damn, I'm pretty much a pro at the game now. Nothing here? Okay. M9. I need to go back for that ammo. Shoot the poster on the south wall. The poster. Oh, there it is. Holy. Wowzers. You'd think there'd be an achievement for that, but I guess not. That's the suit Snake wore in the original in Twin Snakes. Is Twin Snakes just like a one to one like remaster, or is it like different at all. Yo, Turbo Tails, the Retro Classic Gamer. Thank you for the follow. This is just the original game, but graphics from Sons of Liberty. It's one you didn't photograph? I don't have a digital camera right now. They took it away from me. This is Metal Gear Solid 2 DLC. Snake Tails. This is the... After I'm done with this, I can get on to Metal Gear Solid 3. I'm kind of enjoying it, to be honest. Okay, there's still bombs. Oh, there's only like one. I feel like I'm gonna shoot it on accident. Let me smoke and see if there's okay, yeah, they're all lasers. Okay, let me get on top of here. Doesn't that look like there's a C4 in front of it though? Oh, wait, there's multiple. I see one over here too. They're just playing the same game. And then there's one... Where's the other one? Did they put them in the same spots? I don't think so, because I'm pretty sure there was one right under this box. There's not anymore. I don't know. Also, it is different. Slightly different. Okay, so I can move up one. Okay, yeah. There we go. They are in different spots. So these lasers should be gone. Damn, they're really killing me with these angles. In my head, all of this is 100% canon. This is all canon. There's nothing you could tell me to change that. This is all real. So why wouldn't it be? Oh, a suppressor. They're too nice. That's too nice, dude. I'm OP now. There's nothing can stop me now. Nothing's gonna be able to stop me now. I detect some reading that's probably gonna happen soon. Scary. Scary. You're giving me a lot of ammo. That's not good. I don't like that. What about Splinter Cell by Tom Clancy? I think I played a Splinter Cell game once. All right, there's only 2 pages. Let's go. In the pitch darkness of the corridor, something moved in front of Snake. Line of vision. Reacting quickly, Snake dove into the shadow of a nearby crate. There was a flash of light. Snake heard the sound of a gunshot. A bullet whizzed past his head, igniting sparks as it ricocheted off the wall behind him. It was a trap. No time to think about the particulars, though. There were at least 5 enemy soldiers up against him. You could hear the sound of guns being readied. Snake. I said Drake. Snake drew his USP. Dude, imagine how good Metal Gear Solid would be if you could play as Drake. That would make this game good. Okay. Luckily, I have a shit ton of ammo and a shit ton of... Okay, these guys are professional. These guys aren't just simple AI. They've got their wits about them. How am I not hitting him? What? Uh-oh. Pull out your gun, Snake. We did it! Snake peered down the corridor and no hail of bullets came to greet him this time. The coast was clear. He pressed forward, past the bodies of the fallen enemy soldiers, and entered the cargo hold. The cargo hold was dominated by a massive shape, covered by a tarp. There was no mistaking it. It was Metal Gear. The ultimate weapon of the 21st century! Sensing the place to be deserted, Snake approached the Metal Gear. Its immense shadow loomed over him. He peeked under the tarp, but what he found was nothing more than a decrepit shell. The armor plating was speckled with rust. The body was covered with a thick layer of dust. The old, badly outdated actuator was a crisscross road map of tiny cracks. It looked as if it hadn't been used in over 10 years! Don't look so disgusted, a voice suddenly sounded behind Snake's back. What you see before you is a magnificent legacy of hatred left to me by my distinguished predecessor. You really should treat it with some respect. Snake turned around in time to see Sergei Golukovich emerge from the shadow of a pillar. Drop your weapon, said Golukovich. Make me, Snake retorted. Golukovich dragged another figure out from behind the pillar. It was Meryl! He drew her closer and jabbed his gun against her throat. Snake watched as a barrel slowly traced the contours of her slender, white neck and brushed gently against the corner of her mouth. He threw down his gun. A wise choice, said Golukovich. All right, Golukovich, let her go. Meryl shook off Golukovich's grasp. Golukovich pointed his gun at Snake. He regarded Meryl with a leer. Suddenly, Snake realized what was going on. Meryl was working with Golukovich. What? So you were the leak? Meryl was silent, confirming Snake's fears. But why? What if I told you that it was my father's dying wish? Meryl looked pleadingly at Snake. I'll ask you one more time. Please, please leave this place. I can't do that. Karlukovich cocked the cock of his gun. Then I'll just have to get rid of you. He pulled the trigger. No! Meryl grabbed Karlukovich's hand from the side. The bullet went astray, striking the ground between Snake's feet. We had a deal. You promised you... We had a deal. You promised you wouldn't kill him. As the two continued to argue, Snake retrieved his USP and made his escape. As he ran, he heard the sound of Karlukovich shouting angrily at his men. Kill him! Snake heard Meryl trying to stop him, but he didn't turn back. His only thought was to escape as quickly as possible. He's safe. God damn it, Meryl! At least she's better than, Emma. This and I have to drag her around. Oh my gosh, more people? I was not prepared. I was not prepared. Actually, you know what? Yeah. Just let me die real quick. Remember, no rush. Damn, I have to deal with more dudes. I have bandages. I have no bandages. Why did they give me so much pentazamine? So many dudes. I managed to escape the hole, but the enemies are still after me. I have to get to out of deck 2. Maybe if I go back to the engine room, there'll be a way out. So they're just gonna keep coming. That's what they mean by saying that. I'm out. I'm empty. Oh, they respawn ammo. Damn, bruh. They respawn to ammo? Or maybe not? I don't know. Yeah, they get respawning it. Let's go. Okay, Snake, are you fucking stupid? Get your shots. Where am I getting shot from? See you, Turbo Tails. Hope you have a wonderful life. Try to use a sniper. I'm gonna stun. Use some pentazamine. And then get to sniping. Look at those little beady red eyes coming at me. It's so creepy. I need to get infinite sniper kills by doing this. I don't know what I'm shooting at, but I'm shooting. Okay, they did not give me any rations though. So they're being nice, but they're not being that nice. Yeah, there's still so many dudes. What's that just random eye back there that I can't even shoot? Oh, there it is. There's a ton of dudes. Okay. Time to make a run for it. Damn, no health. Please! Are you kidding me? What do I think of Snaketails? Well, it fucking sucks! What the hell was that? They come from behind me now? And great, now I have to do the whole fucking thing again. How fair is that? Not very fair at all, I'd say. No checkpoints is crazy. Time to use the sniper. Can't really shoot me from this distance, I feel like. This isn't bad though. This is actually pretty fun to play, to be honest. I'm gonna keep it real. It's kind of fun to play. Who would have thought? A sniper section that's fun to play? Who would have thought they'd have one in this game? I would have never predicted that. Would have thought Kojima couldn't make a fun sniper section to save his life, but he actually pulled it off. Look at all those bunched up guys right there. Oh my god, the amount of guys Like, holy hell. We got enough dudes. Yeah, I'm just gonna run for it. Actually, oh, they're behind me now. Look at how many dudes are behind me. Oh my gosh. Run. We did it. Ooh. That was actually kind of fun. I'm gonna lie. Snake closed the watertight door behind him and turned the handle to lock it. That should buy me some time, he thought. In the meantime, there was something he had to check on. He called Campbell on the codec and described what had happened. Meryl and Gerlukovich. Oh, Meryl and Gerlukovich. Campbell's voice quivered. Meryl said something about her father's dying wish. What the hell was her brother doing in this country anyways? Campbell explained. During the Cold War, while the country was under the control of a pro-American dictator, the American military had been conducting a top-secret project in Eldera. Matt Campbell had been a member of that project. When the Cold War ended, the project was terminated as well, and the Americans had prepared to withdraw from the country. Matt, however, went AWOL. Shortly afterward, the pro-American regime, having lost its backing, was faced with armed uprisings among the country's minority groups. Eldera was plunged into civil war. Matt's corpse was discovered later. I'm assuming he faked his death. Spetsnaz had been behind the uprising, and the name of their commander was Sergei Gerlukovich. What's up, Ray? Some say that Matt was actually collaborating with Gerlukovich, but I don't believe it for a minute. Campbell's words made it sound as if he believed that Gerlukovich himself had killed Matt. Is that why you've been so obsessed with Gerlukovich for all this time? Asked Snake. Yes, admitted Campbell. He hated Gerlukovich. Hatred spawned hatred in kind. Hatred spawned hatred in kind. Were you involved in this project too? No, there's a rule against that. We're forbidden to take part in an operation involving family members. They say it compromises your judgment. Is that all? I guess Matt wanted to put some distance between us and at the time. Campbell's voice was tinged with regret, but he ventured no explanation as to the reason behind his brother's actions. The antique Metal Gear you saw is the end result of that project. That's all I know. The whole thing is highly confidential. Even now, the records are all sealed. I believe it, thought Snake to himself. After all, it was only natural for people to try and forget horrible things that happened in the past. Governments were no exception, but some people held on to these kinds of memories. Some people never forgot their hate, like Gerlukovich and Campbell. Snake, we can't let Gerlukovich and his man escape with that Metal Gear, said Campbell. It could still be armed with live nuclear warheads. They're probably planning to test the Metal Gear's capabilities somewhere out at sea. You've got to change the course of the ship. Head for the bridge. Snake had no objections. Long rips for Snake. Oh, we just went back. So where are we going? The Colonel says that Gerlukovich might join up with his men and get a hold of Metal Gear. I must get to the bridge before that happens and change the ship's course. Oh, so just get back to the top again. They just want me to go right back up top. You have an M9 now, so this should be easy. Should be easy to stealth through here. Master of stealth. Master of stealth. God damn it. Just shoot him in the ankle. What happens if I shoot him in the ankle? went right through his ankle. What the hell?
Clear.
I am Stealth Master.
Increase security. Understood.
He's like, oh, what's this syringe in my ankle? Very interesting. Hello.
What's that?
He appears to be asleep with 4 syringes injected into him. Interesting.
Spotted the intruder.
Who is seeing me? What?
Acknowledged. Assault team.
Really? You saw me from the top level? That's so lame.
Positions.
Are you kidding me? Whatever, I'm out of here. Why am I so... I have an M9. I shouldn't be so bad. I should just be able to stealth past them. Can't afford to be this stupid. Watch, I'm gonna drop on top of this guy. Well, I almost did it. See, look at that. Perfect gameplay. Not hard at all.
There's somebody there.
All I really need is just more rations, to be honest, but we can get through this without taking any damage. Okay, here's what we do. We throw chaff. So they can't
Somebody there.
call for help. Oh, you didn't notice anything, you fucking idiot? Okay, what? Yeah, buddy, your thing doesn't work. Your radio doesn't work. I accounted for it. Oh my gosh. See if I can go the left way. Oh. Fun fact, every once in a while I would use the demo theater of Substance version of Metal Gear Solid 2 to switch Snake and Olga's bodies with Metal Gear Solid 1 and Meryl's to imagine an alternate version of Metal Gear Solid 1.
Who's that?
Fun fact,
What was that, Joe?
Metal Gear Solid 1 is better than Metal Gear Solid 2, and that's a fact. That's just a fact. You don't agree? Then you don't understand. You don't understand. You're just dumb or something. I don't know what's wrong with you. You must be dumb. Okay, if they see a dead body, surely they're not gonna like that.
There's somebody there. Who is that?
I shot the radio out of his hands. Damn, I'm doing all sorts of radio things. You guys cannot get the radio off. What's up, Normal Syndrome? We got a Twitch chatter. A rare Twitch chatter. A rare Pokemon. These bombs should be taken out, right? Yeah, no lasers. Okay. Snake made his way to the ship's bridge. Outside the window, beyond the storm, he could see the figure of Meryl. He opened the watertight door and stepped right into the navigation room. Meryl turned around. "You're late." "Were you waiting for me?" "There's no time to interrupt us. There's no one to interrupt us here. I need to tell you something." "You mean like the reason why you're helping the man who killed your father?" "Is that what my uncle told you?" Snake nodded. Meryl shook her head. "He was lying." "Oh, he was lying," Meryl explained. Matt Campbell's part in the top secret Metal Gear development project in Eldera had been to ensure the country's stability. Part of his job was feeding falsified information to the minority separatist guerrillas, and he was good at it. At first, he'd pick a suitable candidate. Next, he'd find his target's weak point and use it to blackmail him. Then he'd dangle a carrot in front of their victims' eyes and convince them to cooperate. And they must have really liked carrots. Matt would then send his now willing accomplice into the ranks of the separatists. Once there, the spy provided the Americans with useful information, settling out his comrades in the process. But in carrying out his mission, Matt made one fatal error. In his dealings with the separatists, he came to sympathize with their cause. He became enchanted with the idea of independence. He grew to resent the US for the way they exploited smaller, weaker nations for its own gain. In the end, Matt decided to help the guerrillas create their own nation. He wanted to give them the trump card they needed to secure their independence. And what better gift than a bipedal, nuclear-capable walking tank that was conveniently being developed in Eldera. Albeit secretly and quite illegally. By the American military? Why didn't I shoot the camera? Because the cameras... I feel bad for the cameras. Okay. Sergei Galukovich, who was also supporting the guerrillas, agreed to cooperate. Matt's plan was executed. The guerrillas succeeded in stealing the Metal Gear from the American base, but then their plan was discovered. Matt was executed by the Americans. Meryl's father had been punished for the crime of believing in his own ideals. The price of having a conscience was high in those troubled times, in the tumult of the Civil War that followed. The Metal Gear disappeared without a trace. However, 6 months ago, its existence was reconfirmed, and the Marines had been sent to recover their long-lost dirty secret. After hearing the true story from Galukovich, Meryl agreed to follow his instructions and infiltrate the Marines. Her intent was to transfer the Metal Gear over to the guerrillas through Galukovich, who was still providing support to the rebels. In this way, she could carry on her father's memory and the ideals for which they died. "Is that what Galukovich told you?" asked Snake. Meryl nodded. Snake shook his head. Didn't it ever occur to you that he might be lying. Meryl looked at Snake with sorrow in her eyes. You're not going to tell me... You're not going to let me get away, are you? So what are you going to do? Meryl drew her gun and pointed it at Snake. You're not going to shoot me, said Snake. She released the safety with her thumb. Watch me. Oh my gosh, a boss fight with Meryl? Ain't no way. A boss fight with Meryl? The way I see it, even if this isn't canon, this could be like VR training for like some, you know, soldiers. According to the Metal Gear Wiki, it is Kojima himself has never confirmed whether Roy's brother was indeed named that. This is ridiculous. Boss fight with Meryl. It's crazy. How am I not hitting her? What? Okay. How do I do this again? I shoot the tarp, right? He's kind of kicking my ass, dude. He's kind of kicking my ass. You can lean too. This. Okay. It shouldn't be too hard. There's something back here too. Oh my gosh, man. There goes your tarp, you frickin' LARP. I thought Snake didn't actually kill the father. Okay, how come she can get the shot off so fucking fast, dude? Just catch her when she's out running. She does so much damage with that pistol. That's what I just realized. Shoot your gun, Snake. What are you, fucking brain dead? Bitch. she's got a lot of health.
Take this!
Do I have any grenades? I have a stun grenade. Did that do anything? Oh wait, I could probably just take her out with stun grenades alone. I can probably just take her out with stun grenades alone. I can't talk, dude. Holy hell. Maga? Maga? No, manga! Like the comic books! Stun grenade going out. Did nothing. Just repeatedly throw stun grenades. This is gameplay. Let's go. Goodness, I saved all these. You think that could save you?
Oh my gosh, I'm Meryl. I'm gonna shoot the light. That's gonna help me. I'm gonna shoot the light. I'm gonna take down Solid Snake.
What do you mean Liquid and Solidus were autistic? Okay. I'm assuming this is the end. Snake watched as Meryl crumpled. How long did that take? It took about an hour. Hour and 20 minutes. Snake watched as Meryl crumpled to the ground. He rushed to her side and cradled her in his arms. Fortunately, she'd only been temporarily knocked out by the 14 stun grenades thrown at her face. He clasped her tightly to his chest. Do not trouble yourself over it. Oh wait. Do not trouble. Yo, Gentelles. Thank you for the follow. Where was I? Do not trouble yourself over it, said a voice behind Snake's back. It was Grlukovich. He held a pistol in his hand. Why were you using Meryl? Snake demanded, fighting to control his anger. Using her? I merely told her what she wanted to know. I don't think so. A slight smile crossed Grlukovich's face. It was a smile of a master strategist. A smile that told of lies, manipulation, and betrayal. Perhaps I did embellish the truth a little bit. After all, people will believe what they want to believe. Is this your idea of revenge on the Colonel? Of course. He deserves to suffer. I will make him squirm in agony until his pain is as great as the suffering of all the men that I have had to bury, and all the widows and orphans they left behind. Grlukovich hated Campbell. Campbell hated Grlukovich. Hatred spawned hatred in kind. That is why I chose her. Is she not the most important person in Campbell's life? This is why this I heard from Matt as he lay dying. So it was you that killed Matt. Grlukovich's eyes darkened for an instant. I see my reputation precedes me. I simply gave him that which he desired. He was only waiting for someone to kill him. That is the kind of man he was. For a moment, it was almost as if Golukovich were truly grieving the loss of an old friend. Perhaps his grief was real, but the look soon passed. I will not hand the medical over to the Eldarin guerrillas. My men in it have other plans for it. The machine itself may be a wreck, but all we really need to do is recover their nuclear warheads and the launching system. A nuclear-equipped ballistic missile is still a precious commodity, even in this day and age. Snake gritted his teeth. Ah! Golukovich laughed. Ho ho ho. Do not be so angry with me. This is Matt Campbell's dying wish. This was his intention from the beginning. What do you mean? If you do not believe me, then ask him yourself. Golukovich aimed his gun at Snake. In hell! The sound of a gunshot ripped through the air. Golukovich fell to the ground. The shot had come from Meryl. Meryl staggered painfully to her feet and turned her back to Snake. The rain beat down upon her ragged frame. Meryl.
Please, just don't say anything.
Her shoulders were trembling. Snake wondered if she was crying. The tanker and the Metal Gear it was carrying were recovered by U.S. forces. Meryl, meanwhile, found herself in the subject of a military inquiry. Several days later, Snake ran into Campbell while visiting Meryl at the detention center. According to Campbell, the military had conducted a full investigation on the recovered Metal Gear. It was judged to be a complete failure. Little more than scrap metal. The nuclear warheads, too, were nothing but cheap imitations. Whether or not Matt had been aware of this was unclear. There were no records left, and Campbell added it was his fault that Matt had betrayed his country. What? Snake exclaimed. Matt hated me, and not just me either. He hated his wife, too. And Meryl. What are you trying to say? Meryl is my daughter. Snake was thunderstruck. He stared at Campbell in utter disbelief. So, you and your brother's wife? Campbell nodded. I knew what I did was unforgivable, but I thought He hung his head. Did Matt know about it? He sensed that something was up. That's why he went to Eldera alone, to get away from us, and that's where Golukovich found him. The first rule of intelligence gathering was to find your opponent's weak point, dig up the ghosts of his past, rub salt into his old wounds, and then pretend to sympathize. Gain his trust, steal his heart, then he would be yours to control. In Matt, Golukovich had found the perfect target. Does Meryl know about this? No, but I was about to tell her. With that, Campbell turned and started walking towards the visiting room. As Snake watched him recede into the distance, he thought to himself, it would take time for Meryl to accept the truth about what had happened. He wasn't even sure whether or not she'd ever acknowledged Campbell as her father, but it would be enough for Snake if one day the two could smile at each other once again. There wasn't any room in the world for more hatred. Damn, Campbell. Campbell slept with his brother's wife. That's like that one movie with the guy who played Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire. Question is, can Meryl forgive her father for effing her mother and driving her uncle to betray the U.S.? Maybe. Can Meryl forgive me for dunking 15 flash grenades on her forehead? Dude, this song goes hard. What is this song, man? This jazzy little dub music. By the way, does my camera look better now? I changed the resolution. Does it look better than what it did? Oh my god, you can see all the blemishes now. Look at that. Okay, that one took an hour and a half. By that logic, All of these will take an hour and a half, so that'll be about 4.5 hours. I can do that. I think. Hopefully I can do that. Okay, it took me an hour and a half. I saved 4 times, continue 7 times, alert mode 8. People killed 142. That's a lot of people. You know me. No remorse. Saxophone in this ending. Yeah. Alright, 2 more. Dead Man Whispers and External Blazer. There's a lot of reading. Okay. Big Shell off the coast of New York. The offshore decontamination facility was selected as a setting for a top secret joint exercise between the Navy SEALs and the Dead Cell due to its complex structure and isolated environment. During the exercise, Dead Cell and a team under their command portrayed terrorists while the SEAL team acted to suppress them. Dead Cell was a specialized naval combat team, feared for their brutality. Their main function was anti-terrorist training, launching unannounced assaults on important government installations to determine their level of security. Although famous for the ferocity of their attacks, there was another reason for their reputation. It was rumored that their anti-terrorist training was a cover for their true mission, operating above the law to undermine threats to American national interests, whether inside the country or out. Whenever anti-American sentiment was suspiciously crushed or leaders died unnatural deaths, military insiders inevitably associated Dead Cell's name with the act. The rumors were never confirmed. However, the name of Dead Cell had become equated with death, disaster, and calamity was undeniable until 1 year ago. 1 year ago, Dead Cell commander Colonel Jackson was arrested on the charges of graft and corruption. From that point on, the overzealous tactics during attacks, the shady past of the team members, and their combined inhumanity became Dead Cell's name, synonymous with military corruption and dishonor. Even their very fighting ability had come under question. This exercise marked their first official assignment in some time, but only Dead Cell leader, Vamp, was granted permission to participate. Ugh, Vamp. The joint exercises were drawing to a close. I was guarding my assigned area in Strut F. Immediately after receiving a report that half of the terrorists had been subdued, a coded transmission signifying an emergency situation came through my codec. Come in, anyone! This is Alpha Team! We're under attack! This is Pliskin. What happened? I replied. Oh, this is Snake's or Pliskin's first-person point of view. Okay. Dead Cell! It's Vamp! He double-crossed! The team is almost by him! I could hear screams and the sound of gunfire in the background. What is your location? I asked. Strut B! I heard a scream. Ah! And the line went dead. I immediately punched in a different frequency. A low voice answered. This is Dolph. Is this Snake? It was Marine Commander Scott Dolph. He was in Big Shell as part of the exercise. I explained the situation to Dolph. He answered through a burst of noise. Looks like things just started on my end, too. What's the status? There was an explosion in the Shell 2 core. B1's almost totally flooded. Is this what you were worried about? 3 days ago, I accepted a request from Dolph to join the exercise. Dolph was worried something might happen, and he asked me to put a stop to it if it did, but he didn't say why. All he told me was, I'm counting on you. Dolph and Dead Cell were connected. Dolph's daughter, Helena, was Jackson's wife. When Jackson was arrested, Dolph was the only one who defended Dead Cell and Jackson. As a result, he risked his own position. Dolph seemed to be worried about something concerning Dead Cell. I accepted without any questions. I owed Dolph. Dolph created a fake identity for me, and here I was, along for the exercise as Lieutenant Junior Grade Pliskin. I then asked him, what is Vamp up to? I have no idea, Dolph said in a deeply troubled voice. Snake, if we must figure out what's happening, we're trapped in the north part of filter chamber number 2 by debris and flooding.
It looks like it'll take us some time to get out of here. I want to rescue the seals. Head over to strut B.
Roger that.
Be careful! You aren't carrying live ammunition, are you?
Dolph was right. I was equipped for exercise and didn't have any live rounds. No, but I'll be okay, I replied. All right.
Nothing here.
I'm playing as Iroquois Pliskin? Damn. Damn, that's pretty sick. So this might be like truly canon.
Nothing here.
This might actually be canon. Like truly canon. Not just some VR story. So where do I have to go? That's so revolted during the joint exercise of the seals. But I must say this feels under attack. I'm now heading towards strut B. Okay, strut B is a little whiles away. Where's strut B? Okay, strut B is 2 nodes away. Maybe I should check these rooms for loot first.
Who's that?
Are you kidding me?
Requesting backup unit.
Okay, I'm out of here. None of those doors open. How's my grip strength? Really bad. Why is Snake's grip strength always so bad?
Dispatching reinforcements to the FA connecting bridge. Exercise extreme caution.
Who's that?
How,
Enemy sight. Requesting backup.
What's going on? Respond. Communications from the FA connecting bridge have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
wait for that caution to go down.
Attack team.
Hello. Wow, that's
Who's that?
really they'd spawn me into a guy. Okay, that's stupid. Okay, whatever, dude.
It's the enemy. I need help. Who's there? Huh?
What's going on?
I'm out of here.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Shit.
Eliminate the target.
Hello. Oh my god, man. Come on, man. Why is this not working? Professional stealth action right here. How the hell did I get out of that? How did I get out of that? Oh, and there's a ration too. Are you kidding me? How did that work? How did that work?
Understood. Sending reinforcements to the first floor.
Oh.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Oh shit. Should be good. Fast thinking by me. External Gazer is awesome. It's best by far in terms of gameplay and an expanded story that fleshes out Snake more than the base story. We'll have to see. I was greeted at Strut B by the sight of a total massacre. The bodies of dead seals littered the entire area. Everything had been torn apart and splattered with blood. I heard a moan coming from a body in a pool of blood. Hold on! I ran over and lifted the soldier in my arms. He was still breathing, but his wound was deep, reaching his internal organs. It was clear that he wouldn't make it. He looked at me with unfocused eyes. It was Vamp. He called it a lynching. Revenge for those who backstabbed Jackson. He called the bribery charge a sham. You better not talk. You better not talk now, I said, trying to quiet him, but he kept on talking. Vamp's going after Captain O'Brien, but that's nonsense. There's no way the captain's involved. He's just not like that. They're not like us. Naval Captain O'Brien. Multiply. What? Multiply decorated in the Persian Gulf. Multiply get decorated in the Persian Gulf, Europe, and Africa, was commander-in-chief for the entire exercise. The mass media praised the captain as a competent and noble-minded military man who was well-liked by his fellow soldiers. He grabbed my chest. His grip was surprisingly strong for a man on his deathbed. The captain is on the first floor of the Shell 2's core. Save the captain, please! His body lost his strength. I closed his eyes. That was all I could do for him. I contacted Dolph, telling them that what I just heard.
I see,
Mumbled Dolph. His voice didn't sound surprised at all. In fact, he sounded like he just confirmed some bad news. Did you know about this? I asked. He became quiet, answering hesitantly.
There have been a lot of cases involving murdered government employees and servicemen lately. Rumor has it, Vamp is behind it all.
Is Jackson really innocent?
I don't know for sure, but perhaps he was a real proud soldier. He was not the corrupt kind.
And not Captain Conan O'Brien. You laugh, I know that you're gay. You don't have to tell us. You think Conan O'Brien backstabbed Jackson?
No, I don't think so. I know his reputation.
How can you be so sure?
It was O'Brien who planned this training. If he was involved in Jackson's case, there'd be no way he would involve Vamp.
That's only if O'Brien knew of the rumors of the lynching, right?
He knew.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah, I heard the rumors from O'Brien.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not following the story at all right now. You and O'Brien talked about the rumors. I was a bit surprised. O'Brien and Dolph, political Navy captain and head of the Marines, they didn't seem like a likely pair of friends. Dolph answered as if he knew of my doubts.
O'Brien and I don't always get along because of our positions, but I don't think he liked me either. But I don't think he hated me so much as he wouldn't give me advice that would save my life.
What do you mean?
O'Brien came to warn me that I was Vamp's next target.
I then knew the true reason Dolph had participated in this exercise. So you tried to rid Dead Cell of its infamous rumors by revealing yourself to Vamp.
Correct. If nothing happened to me during the exercise, I could prove that the rumors were false.
You do trust Vamp. Dolph scoffed.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. If I trusted him completely, I wouldn't have called you. I'm a coward.
I said to him that trusting something or someone isn't that easy. Dolph did not respond. I then asked him, but then, it's not you, but O'Brien that Vamp's after.
Yeah, either O'Brien's information was wrong, or Vamp's wrong.
It seemed Dolph was confused too. The only
thing that's certain is that Vamp is trying to kill O'Brien. Snake, you've got to stop Vamp!
Got it. I considered the structure of Big Shell again. I need to use the Shell 1-2 connecting bridge from Strut D to get to Shell 2, where Vamp should be heading. That meant I'd have to head to Strut D first. Alright, we're going to Strut Big Black D. Let's go. Yeah, who the hell is O'Brien? And where is a gun, man? Give me a damn gun. How come Snake is never equipped on any of his missions? He never has anything. Just get this man a stealth pistol already. So Strut D. Okay, yeah, I have to get here and then all the way to Shell 2. Actually, I'm not happy. I'm absolutely so very upset. I got my favorite chips in the world, Flamin' Hot, Cool Ranch, and somebody ate it. Maybe it was this O'Brien person. This new character introduced. Wait, does his heartbeat go up when he watches the woman? Oh, why was his heartbeat going? Alright, right now, what is the best type of chips, huh? I'd say the spicy chili purple ones, Doritos. Those are my favorite. Let me check the pantry if it's got anything. Damn. You think there'd be loot? Yeah, there might be. It's worth checking out.
Who's there? Who's there?
What? Literally shot you in the head. Okay.
What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut C have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Got 3 bandages. Yeah, check where the gun shot. Check where the bullet hit and not where the bullet was fired from. Fucking idiot. Oh my gosh, that camera could have fucked me. Dolph contacted me as soon as I arrived at Strut D. He had apparently managed to get a hold of Conan O'Brien. O'Brien had sealed off the door to the Shell 1-2 connecting bridge from Strut D to prevent Vamp from getting through. He'd also reorganized the surviving SEALs to defend Strut G. Dolph said,
Nick, join the SEALs. Vamp is the enemy. Those men might be SEALs, but I doubt they could stop him on their own.
"But how can I get to Shell 2? The Shell 1-2 connecting bridge is closed off."
There is another way. Go across the oil fence in the lower part of Big Shell. Use the ladder on B1 of Strut E to get down to the oil fence. You should be able to get the Strut L down too by crossing it.
Vamp must have already left for Shell 2. I need to hurry. Man, Dolph kind of sounds like a fucking idiot, I'm gonna be honest. So where exactly am I going? The door from Strut D to Shell 2 is shut. The only way now is to cross the oil fence on the water. The ladder to the oil fence is on level B1, Strut E. So Strut E... right here, okay. Damn, I don't know if we've ever done this before. I don't know.
Nothing here.
This might be new Big Shell area. Bro! 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 Do I have a cardboard box? I don't. Uh-oh.
Who is that? It's the enemy. I need help.
Understood.
500 subs is a wild. I know. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk? A lowly peasant like me would achieve such a high distinguishing award, decoration of honor. This fucking game sucks my dick, dude. Yeah, just kill me at this point. I'm gonna commit suicide! In Minecraft. It's pronounced why you bully me. That's his name. Yeah, I know. I thought we were gonna be playing a snake, but no, we got this fucking Iroquois guy. I don't know if I like him. Doesn't really know how to stealth that well. Got run to 1,000 subs. Let's go. Exponential growth until I fall off. But until then. That's the thing. It's all just a series of ups and downs.
Who's there?
It's better to pay attention, but not pay attention too hard to where you stress yourself out.
Who's there? Enemy sight.
I appreciate that, stalwart.
Nothing here.
I wouldn't consider myself a Metal Gear Solid streamer. I just say, oh my gosh, how are they on my penis so hard? What's up, Saul? Okay, how am I gonna get through this?
Nothing here. There's somebody there.
Oh, there's nobody there. How many people are in this room? I swear, they make this room harder and harder every time I go into it. Like the hardest room ever. Yeah, I'm gonna throw chaff grenade. Consistency is key. Yeah, I think like you do what you really gotta do is like find a niche though. Yeah, a camera caught me. I gotta. Okay. I'm probably just gonna die again, because, oh my gosh, that's a lot of guys. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna die again, and then I can use those 2 chaff grenades to get past. Anyways, what was I even saying? Oh yeah. Yeah, finding a niche that people watch you for, because, like, if you're starting off streaming and, like, you want to play Call of Duty, nobody's gonna watch you.
Nothing here.
Because, like, if you... as a viewer, if you want to watch someone play Call of Duty, there's like a million other dudes who can play better, have better quality, and are just more popular that you can watch. You know? Why would they watch some random dude play Call of Duty when you can watch, I don't know, Nick Merckx play Call of Duty, right? They're gonna watch Nick Merckx. So you kinda gotta Kinda gotta play some less normie games. Lindsay says facts. Oh. Lindsay, get out of the stream, you're embarrassing me. Yes, bye. Alright. I reached the strut E ladder and climbed down about 40 meters. When I finally made it to the oil fence, I heard the sound of gunfire from above. It was coming from the Shell 1-2 connecting bridge. I could see the SEALs fighting Vamp, but it wasn't a normal fight. It was a one-sided massacre. Vamp ran, the SEALs fired, but the bullets didn't hit him. Vamp threw knives. Some of the men went down, other SEALs fought back. Vamp wove and dodged. He slit the throats of the SEAL men, slicing their stomachs open and stabbing them deep into their hearts. Jeez. The SEALs went down in a split second. I saw the last man screaming at the totally unhurt Vamp. Suddenly, the connecting bridge exploded. It must have been wired up with bombs beforehand. A series of explosions enveloped the connecting bridge in flames, and it began to collapse with a roar. Debris rained on the surface of the sea. I made a run across the oil fence. A huge column of water rose behind my back. Waves churned, throwing the oil fence up with every undulation. I struggled along and finally made it to the lower part of strut L. As I turned around, my eyes met Vamp's. He had tumbled from the sky and landed on the Shell 2 side. Vamp sneered, licked a knife with his long tongue, and hurled the knife at me. And then he disappeared into the interior of strut G. I climbed the ladder and made it to strut L of Shell 2. Vamp had already penetrated Shell 2. O'Brien was in danger. I ran for Shell 2 core. What is your niche for content? My niche is I play games that I'm not good at and then I yell like a man-child at them. That's my niche. I don't really have a niche. I mean... Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. I mean, I've had like... several eras, I guess you would say. Like, I had a GTA 4 era. That was my niche. Where I just played a shit ton of GTA 4. Yeah, you miss me beating the games. I mean, that's the thing about YouTube. You can just go back and watch the VOD though. Vamp is a lot scarier in Snake Tails. I guess if you think long tails are scary, or long tongues are scary. Kinda just sounds like sexy fan fiction, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna get through this. Probably throw a chaff. Okay, and then he's gonna turn his back at some point. Okay, there we go. My chances now. Alright. Is there anything over there? First off, where do I have to go? Oh, I think I have to go on this bridge. Ooh, M9. The yap is insane. Vamp seemed pretty genocidal and crazy in the game. In the main game. I might actually check down here for loot. I have plenty of chaffs. I can go check right now. If there's anything. Nope, there's nothing. Okay. Alright, run! Alright. I entered the Shell 2 core. There wasn't any gunfire or any sign of people. The silence made me uneasy. The codec rang. Beep, beep, beep. It was Dolph.
Snake, what is your location?
Right above your head. I've just entered the first floor of the Shell 2 core. How's O'Brien?
I've lost contact.
I clicked my tongue. Were we too late?
We still don't know what's happened for sure,
Said Dolph, but he didn't sound too sure of himself. O'Brien should be on this floor, right? I asked.
That's right. He should be barricaded in the air purification room. He told me he was going to electrify the floor to stop Vamp from getting inside.
I looked at the passageway. The floor was glowing dimly. Looks like the trap's still working.
Yeah, but we're up against Vamp. Who knows if it'll help?
There was only one way to confirm if O'Brien was dead or alive, going inside. How do I disarm the trap? I asked.
Destroying the circuit breaker in the room is probably the only way. You should be able to do it with the remote control missile from a duct. You're going to have to find the remote control missile first.
Thanks for the tip, Dolph. If you're interested in getting the best ending, you must reach O'Brien in limited time. You need to destroy the power generator in less than 2 minutes. There's more. You're telling me there's multiple endings? Hey, it's not yapping, it's reading, alright? Maybe you should do some of it, buddy. Don't ever accuse me of being a yapper. Alright, well. I mean, I hope I find this in 2 minutes. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, there it is. Alright, I'm going to fall on the floor. The duct is here, right? Yeah, it's over here. Should be able to do this. This should be easy enough. What? Oh, you have to break the vents. Or no, you don't have to break them? Is there another ventilation duct? Yeah. Is there another one? Up on the higher bit to the right here. Is there one over here? Oh, I see it. Oh, that's too high. Oh, stand up. God damn it. I think you're lying, Javier. There's no way there's multiple endings to this. Oh, Easter egg! Easter egg! Turn right. What now? Go through this door? What the hell? Bad. Oh my, this is very intricate. Oh, it's too slow. I was like, what was going on? Okay, this is actually hard. Yeah, there's no way I would have got this done in 2 minutes. There's no way. Go! We did it. I'm going to go over here first. There might be loot. Might be loot over here. Yep, I knew there would be. Does this elevator work? Nope. Okay. I did save Emma. I saved Emma twice. Sadly. Conan O'Brien, where I swear if it's actually Conan O'Brien, I think I might give this game a 10 out of 10. As soon as I entered the air purification room, I found Conan O'Brien on the floor, slumped against a wall. Judging by the cuts covering O'Brien's body, Vamp had tortured him instead of killing him instantly. O'Brien looked at me, recognizing my uniform. He was covered with blood, but he smiled in relief. I guess we haven't been wiped out yet? I signaled for him to keep quiet and examine the surroundings. O'Brien said, Vamp isn't here anymore. Well, looks like he's left for B1 from the duct. It seems nobody was in the room except for the dying man and myself. I went up to O'Brien. He was bleeding pretty badly. It looked like he didn't have much time. I tried to treat him, but O'Brien refused. Stop it! I'm not going to make it anyway. I know that! Get out of here now! Call for backup! No, I can't do that. You said we weren't. You said he went to B1, right? I said. Dolph was on B1. As O'Brien told Dolph, he might be the next target, but Dolph was Jackson's father-in-law. And besides, he wasn't the kind of person to backstab someone. Something was wrong. While I was turning this over in my head, O'Brien said, Don't do it, Lieutenant. You'd better leave. Don't get involved with Vamp. But we can't let him continue his little lynching game, right? Lynching? O'Brien tried to laugh, but he coughed up blood. Vamp said you falsely charged Jackson. I honestly can't tell who's talking. That's crazy. I didn't do that. Nobody could. What do you mean? I feel like I'm mixing up the dialogue, but they're not giving any indication. The corruption case is airtight. There's plenty of proof. What? O'Brien tried to say something, but only coughed. He coughed up more blood. Then he was quiet for good. I tried to contact Dolph numerous times by Kodak without any response. I knew Vamp had already left for B1. I had to get to B1 right away. This is all one Conan O'Brien skit for his late night show. Oh, that does not look like Conan O'Brien, to be honest. Let's just make sure he's dead. So where am I going now? O'Brien is dead. Supposedly Vamp had headed for level B1 Shell 2 core. Okay, I need to make it to level B1. So the elevator should work now, right? There gonna be enemies there now? I got on an elevator. I arrived at B1. B1 was exactly as Dolph had described. The passageway had been closed off by an explosion and flooded from a damaged water purification tank. I swam through the water and went through the debris to move forward. Dolph had to be to the north. I opened a door and entered the second filtration room. Dead silence. Suddenly, I spied someone standing in the darkness. Vamp. He slowly opened his closed eyes.
I was waiting for you.
Waiting for me?
That's right. I was waiting for the perfect opponent to commemorate the end of Dead Cell, and you're it, Solid Snake.
What are you saying? Vamp, knock it off. No one backstabbed Jackson. His corruption. Vamp spoke calmly.
I know.
What? Vamp stared at me with sad eyes.
Snake, you don't understand anything, and you don't have to. All you need to know is that you'll be gracing Dead Cell's legacy as the final victim. Come on.
Let's go. I'm gonna kill myself. I don't want to fucking do this. I don't want to fight this guy. I don't even have the loot that I did last time. How am I gonna do this? I might have to just cheese him or something. He's stationary for now. I guess. Yeah. I mean, I should go for the M9, I guess. Is that worth it? Oh my god, I actually kicked him. Yeah, I know the cheese. I'm gonna try to pull it off. Grip strength is not as good as Raiden's. Damn. That was a waste. This shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah,
They're giving me infinite grenades, so...
yeah.
That didn't hit? Jiggy jiggy bum bum. Oh my gosh, I thought he went into the water already.
Yeah.
Let's go, Pliskin. Do, 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 do. Let's go, Pliskin. Do, 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 do.
You know what? I actually don't mind the vamp fight. I actually don't mind a fight. Oh, he just jumped straight in the water. There's no cheese in it. That's fine though. I probably only have to do this 2 more times. Ow! That might have been a waste. Whatever. Okay, one more cycle. What? What the hell? What was that? What did he just do? I swear, when this guy gets to low health, he just pulls out the most random shit ever. I'm stuck. What is this? What is that, man? Dude! I'm stuck. I can't do anything. Dude. Maybe I have to... Oh, I probably have to shoot it. I don't know. God. Okay, I lied. I actually hate this fucking boss fight. This boss fight sucks dick. Yeah, shoot the orange light, yeah. I didn't know what to do. That never happened to me before. Good one, Snake.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go for the regular way. The ledge grab. Hang on the ledge, wait for Van to come near to stab you, get up and proceed to punch him, walk away, punch him, walk away, punch him. I feel like that'll take forever though. Okay, I can never attack him after that. Oh, that's what shooting the lights does? Prevents him from freezing you.
Yeah.
Someone told me to do that when I fought him in the base game. And I was like, okay. I had no idea it actually did something. Is he ever gonna not be red? It's kind of ridiculous. Now you little salty Splatoon. I know what your tricks are. Now he's gonna go absolutely crazy! Holy shit! Dude, he's doing these moves I've never seen before.
Yeah.
I've never seen this. He's never done this before. I've never seen this running thing. Like, what? Do I even have nades? I do. Damn it. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm gonna pull out the M4 in case he freezes me. This should get him. Really? That didn't get him? Oh my gosh, this game is stalling so hard.
Yeah.
Like, how are my shots not hitting him? Whatever, dude. You little filthy cheater. Little filthy fucking cheater.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start randomly throwing stun grenades. Hopefully that does something. Oh my gosh, it's doing something.
Yeah.
I got him with the stun grenade! Get fucked, Vamp. I approached Vamp. He was still breathing, just unconscious. Soon he opened his eyes.
Kill me.
They only asked me to stop you, I said. Vamp, tell me why you weren't Tell me why you went on with your lynching when you knew it was meaningless. Vamp's mouth twitched.
Because it wasn't meaningless.
Jackson's arrest had been the final blow to Dead Cell's reputation. They called it a stain on the entire US military, called them a group of disgraced losers. The military had cut Jackson off as a liability, but that wasn't all. The brass tried to bury Dead Cell's previous record of success as well. It was a fate worse than death.
We killed more than a few people. We killed civilians, women, children, elderly. Some were unharmed, some didn't resist, some even begged for their lives, but we killed them all, of course. We didn't kill them for pleasure. It was our mission, dirty work. Those types of missions, everyone hated them, but they had to be done, so we took them all. A man like O'Brien owes his spotless reputation to the fact that we got our hands dirty, crawled through mud, and woke up screaming from nightmares.
Vamp clenched his fist.
Are we the lowest of men? Perhaps. But the lowest of soldiers? Definitely not. I won't allow our honor and purity to be stained. That was all we had. But now, this last bit of pride has been denied us as well. That's why I went on this mission.
You mean you're lynching?
That's right. If I kill people out of revenge, people may start wondering. They may even think that perhaps Colonel Jackson could be innocent. The more I keep on killing, the more the public will have to believe in his innocence.
Did you really expect anyone to believe that crap?
Of course, the world lives and breathes on what you call crap. Don't you think?
Vamp laughed coldly, but his eyes looked empty. His eyes weren't those of someone who had regained what they had lost. They were of those who had lost something instead. Then I realized.
But you don't believe it, do you? Even if Dead Cell's reputation is restored, it won't matter for you.
I think Snake said that. Vamp shut his eyes as if he were in pain.
Maybe you're right.
Any purity Dead Cell had possessed in its mission had been lost at Vamp's hand. The person in front of me wasn't a proud soldier. He was nothing more than a pathetic terrorist, and he knew it. Perhaps that was the punishment for his lynching. Vamp said,
I don't care. At least I can protect someone.
Protect?
I'd do anything for Colonel Jackson, Helena, their unborn baby, and Scott.
You fool. The shout echoed through the air. Oh,
you fool!
The shout echoed through the air. It was Dolph. He must have heard the battle and found us. Vamp smiled as he saw Dolph. His eyes quickly began to cloud. Dolph came up to Vamp and said,
Nobody asked you what to do what you did. Not Helena, not Jackson, not even me. You knew that, didn't you?
Vamp interrupted Dolph. Scott.
Scott, I had to do it.
Why? Vamp turned his eyes away and became quiet.
You won't tell me?
Asked Dolph. After a moment of silence, Vamp said,
It's got nothing to do with you. Are you being serious? Yes. You've changed. I think so too. You're the only one who hasn't.
Vamp bit his lip as though trying to endure something and said,
Just leave me alone. I don't want to see you ever again.
Dolph's eyes clouded for a moment.
I see.
Vamp was taken into custody. Vamp is a fucking loser. No sympathy for Vamp. Alright. Vamp was taken into custody. A backup SEAL team secured Big Shell. Dead Cell was officially dissolved sometime after that. Dolph retired from the military, and Jackson died in prison. They said it was due to mental exhaustion. Vamp escaped shortly after being confined to a military prison. Shortly thereafter, various government and military insiders began dying, suspicious deaths. It was rumored that he was behind it, but never confirmed. Sometime later, a rumor began making the rounds. It said Jackson had been falsely accused and Dead Cell had been framed. Wow. Damn, that one only took me an hour to beat. Which Snake Tail has been my favorite so far? Probably the one before this, where we gotta play on the tanker. I mean, dude, that was pretty. We got the Metal Gear Solid 1 Snake armor. We gotta move through the ship. We gotta fight Meryl. This one was Dead Man Whispers. This one's Dead Man Whispers. This one wasn't bad either. I like this one, but I say the first one and the second one are definitely the ones I like the least. Probably the one with the MO is probably the worst one, and I think that was the second one. They were not only really hard, but really lame to play. They were not fun at all to play. These last two, pretty decently fun to play. While still being semi-hard, but not like too hard. Vamp kept on killing because the truth never came out, because O'Brien didn't have the time to reveal it, because Snake/Storied safe took too long to get him in time. Yeah, okay, buddy. It only took me an hour, 5 minutes, and 16 seconds. I died 5 times, I went alert mode 6 times, and I killed 16 people. I only killed 16 people. Last Snake Tail, I killed like 127. So, just goes to show how action-packed the last one was. Alright. External Gazer. The last one. External Gazer! I always love to see, you guys can't even see, but like in the bottom right, when it says pages, it says page 1 of 3. I'm always so glad when it only says like 3, 4, 5 pages and not like 15. When I see 15 pages, I'm like, oh damn. Okay. Best one and least favorite. Okay. I'll be the judge of that. Alright. I opened the door to strut B. I went out on the AB connecting bridge. No enemies sighted. Otacon gave me instructions via codec. Listen carefully, Snake. I'll explain again. Our target this time is that mysterious unidentified monster that's got the whole world in an uproar. They call it the Gurlogan. What is he talking about? The only ones in an uproar are Otacon and Mei Ling. And I bet they're the only ones using that nickname, too. That's what I was thinking anyway, but I didn't say anything. Otacon continued. I think you already know this, but do not hurt the target. Take a picture of it before it has a chance to get away. You've made it this far, so don't do anything stupid. My hands were tied. Ridiculous or not, a mission is a mission. I made up my mind and began walking across the AB connection bridge. I just have to take a picture of a monster? Okay, I'm back in my regular Snake attire. They gave me an M9, thank God. And a camera, okay. So, mission is to take a picture of Gurlogan, a mysterious monster. Supposedly, it's been spotted many times near the AB connecting bridge. Is that where I am right now? Yeah, I am. Okay. We'll look for a monster. In the water, I'm assuming. am I supposed to be looking? I don't see a monster anywhere. Missing something? Oh. I stared in stunned silence at the churning whirlpool the sea had become. The surface of the sea was beginning to rise, no question about it. Something huge was getting ready to make an appearance. My mysterious, ludicrous quest, my so-called monster search mission, looked to be coming to an unexpected conclusion. How did I get involved in this ridiculous mission? It all began 3 days ago. I was testing Otacon's latest invention, the VR system, at Philanthropy's hideout in New York. So yeah, this probably is just all VR. Oh my gosh, what? Alternative mission. Bomb disposal, level 2, defuse all bombs. The sound of the bombs make... The sound the bombs make may give you clues about their locations. Time limit 10 minutes, bombs 2. What? Now I'm in a VR mission. I have 10 minutes to do this. It's like slightly beeping. Where is it? I think it's on this other side. No? But I'm never gonna find this shit. I'm like the king of not finding things. Oh my god, this shit pissed me off so fucking much. Should I just search up the locations? Because I honestly don't feel like finding where these fucking bombs are. Yeah, I'm gonna restart it. Should I just look it up? External gazer bomb locations. This does not look like the same thing. Oh, wait, yeah, it is. Okay. Why is it not loading? Wait, what is... What the hell? I spoiled! No! I got spoiled? What is going on? Is this the same mission? This does not look like the same mission. Is he glitching the game? He's not even doing it. Oh my god, okay, dude, thanks for that, huh? Is there not a single video on how to do this? I'm assuming this guy will just know.
Freeze.
Okay, that one's on the stair. Okay, where's the other one? Okay, easy. Got it. Yeah, I can tell you confidently I would have never found either of those. I'm not a bomb finding kind of guy. Wow, he really gets up that quickly? Okay, that's kind of crazy.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Acknowledged. Pursuit team. All of the units remain in your positions.
You know what you're doing.
Okay. Get me the fuck out of here. I don't know why they made me do that. The world disappeared before my eyes. As my senses returned to my body, I realized that I wasn't actually on a bomb disposal mission on a tanker. I was sitting in the VR training seat. I pulled off the headset and Otacon turned to speak. You were doing just fine. I nodded reluctantly. Otacon asked me with pride. What do you think about the new VR system? Not bad. That's all? Unsatisfied, he cocked his cock. I can't believe it. To tell you the truth, I didn't expect it to work so well. I can't believe it. To tell you the truth, I didn't expect it to work so well. I know! The VR system incorporates something called the Couplethorn engine. I just got it the other day. The Couplethorn engine? Hearing the question, Otacon removed his glasses and a smile on his face. The Couplethorn engine is a quantum calculation system that's been getting a lot of attention in certain quarters recently. You know about the quantum computing, right? Began Otacon. He went on and on. Qubits this and tensor products that. For the next 2 hours and 37 minutes. I regretted my stupidity in having asked. In short, it allows the construction of virtual reality environments containing a hitherto unprecedented amounts of information. That information is converted into a single and conveyed into your brain
via the headset, directly synthesizing information for each of your senses while simultaneously cutting off feedback from your actual body. That way, it's possible to realize a virtual reality environment that is completely indistinguishable from the real world, down to lights, sounds, even your sense of smell and touch. He took a breather. I couldn't miss my opportunity. I see. I understand now, I said, trying to get up out of the seat. But Otacon stopped me. Wait a second. Let's try that again. The goal of the next scenario will be to eliminate the enemies and secure an escape path to the hostages on Big Shell. I guess Otacon couldn't wait to try out his new toy. Reluctantly, I took the seat again. Otacon continued his briefing. Oh my god, we gotta do another VR mission. Your mission is to eliminate all enemies within a certain period of time. Ready? Here we go! I put the headset back on and closed my eyes. A burst of light flashed through my eyelids. The next moment, I found myself surrounded by a world I could hardly believe was a mere construct. Let's save real quick. Alright, take out our enemies and get to the goal. The enemy shotgun is powerful. Be very careful. Should be easy enough.
What's going on? Respond. Is something wrong?
That was a fucking waste. They give me 5 whole minutes to do this.
Who's there?
5 minutes seems like a lot of time. Alright, where's this last guy? Huh? Wait, it says 8 out of 8. Do I just have to go back to where I started? Where do I have to go? Take out all enemies and get to the goal. Okay, where's the goal? Left side? Oh, yeah, okay.
Great.
The VR simulation ended. The all too real virtual reality disappeared and the senses returned to my body. I removed the headset. How was it? Asked Otacon. I told him what I'd noticed during my 2 trials. It's well done, no question, but it feels kind of unnatural, like something's wrong with my senses. Unnatural? In what way? It's tough to explain, but I feel like I'm possessing someone else's body. That's because of the pseudo-signal filling your brain. Theoretically, it should be possible to replicate the exact same stimulus as from the sensory structures of your physical body. Midway through my discussion with Otacon, the door opened, and in strode Mei Ling. Hey, check this out! What should Mei Ling's voice be? Hey! Hey, check this out! I don't know. Mei Ling threw us a tabloid she brought with her. JPNW News, a monster at Big Shell. It was an article describing the appearance of some kind of huge creature near Big Shell. The title shouted, "A monster at Big Shell?" Completely ridiculous. "So what?" I said without hesitation. Mei Ling blinked in surprise. "So what? It's a monster, Snake." Otacon hit the table. Oh, that was Otacon talking. Damn it. No, wait, Otacon's talking now. "That's right, it's a monster." "That picture has to be fake." It was the most normal opinion in the world, but you wouldn't have known by the way they glared at me. Finally, they simply decided to ignore me. "It sounds incredible, doesn't it, Mei Ling? A monster in New York. It's amazing." "I agree. It's amazing too. Amazing." "So it's at Big Shell." Oh. "So it's at Big Shell. I want to go and..." I'm getting my voices mixed up. "So it's at Big Shell. I want to go and see it." Hey Otacon, I have an idea. How about catching the monster? What do you say? "Great idea. Let's get him. It'd be a real boon to biology." "No, I can't. I take that back. To all of the sciences." "That's right. Hey, do you think we could get a lot of customers if we built a monster zoo?" "Of course. Judging from the dorsal fin, I think this monster must have come from underwater. What do you think?" "Maybe. What about making stuffed animal or t-shirts?" "Not bad. But I can't help thinking that it might be a messenger from space, you know." "Oh, totally." This is not right. But we better register a trademark first. They excitedly kept on with that, what seemed to be a totally disjointed conversation. I couldn't believe they were actually considering it, but I had to ask. "Hey, I hope you're not serious about this about catching this thing." Otacon regarded me with his utter shock. "Wake up, Snake! We're not talking about a monster here." Mei Ling kicked a chair. "He's right. This is about a monster." "But..." Otacon leaned toward me. "A monster of unknown origin has appeared. As a scientist, I can't simply ignore it." "Do I have to remind you about Philanthropy's financial situation? We don't even know if we have enough to cover our rent this month." "Oh, we don't even know if we have enough to cover our rent this month," snapped Mei Ling, fire in her eyes. "But... what do you propose instead of catching it? Are you just going to quietly let this opportunity slip by, you coward?" But... Otacon and Mei Ling kept up their simultaneous tirade as I hesitated. "We've got to do it! We've got to do it!" Wait, this one's Otacon. "We've got to do it!" Then Mei Ling goes, "We've got to do it!" At this point, there was nothing to say except, "Okay." That's the story, and so I came to this Big Shell. That was about 3 hours ago. Okay, where's the monster now? I've come to Big Shell to look for Gurloggin. I must find Gurloggin. Yeah, where is he? Man, this this one is more reading than actual playing the game. I contacted Otacon via codec as I entered Strut C. "What's up, Snake? Found any clues?" asked Otacon. "Negative, but I've seen some strange people wandering around." I told Otacon about the soldiers I'd seen on the CD connecting bridge. Otacon replied, "I bet they're trying to get Gurloggin, just like we are." "I don't think. It has to be," he swore with confidence. "Anyway, just move ahead without getting caught. Most of the sightings of Gurloggin have been southwest of Big Shell. Head for AB connecting bridge." I'd come this far, so there was nothing to do but follow Otacon. I started moving towards the AB connecting bridge. Let's save. Let's see this Gurlogan. So where am I going now? At the AB connecting bridge. That's all the way down here. Hello. Are you kidding me? I'd say it's booty, but I want to see Gurlogan first. I mean, they're really building up to this Gurlogan guy. The way I see it, this could be a canon story, just like... Obviously, the setting would be changed, like just... I guess you'd have to suspend your disbelief. And think that, like, oh, this happened. This, you know, this isn't. Right now, this technically isn't Big Show. This is like somewhere else. It could happen somewhere else. That's my head canon. Anyway, that's the story. Here I am, forced to hunt down a monster, and it looks as though something's about to appear before my very eyes. At this point, there's nothing to do but get ready. I checked over the camera. I have no idea what I'm about to see, but I'm going to shoot first and ask questions later. A monster from another dimension! Holy shit! It's just a fucking Russian soldier. Where is he at? I can't even see him. I have to capture him while he's... Good, he's not popping out. Okay, like... Alright, I'm just gonna stay here and wait for him to pop out over here. This actually happened? Gonna move over here, pop out. No. Okay, I got him. How is that not a good picture? How is that not a good picture? It's unbelievable, but I guess I should be taking photos. The best moment when it comes above the surface. I shouldn't be too far under for a photo good enough to make Otacon grunt. What? Take a photo good enough to make Otacon grunt. Says best moment is when it comes above the surface. Yeah, I'm taking a photo at the right time. Maybe I should be zoomed in. There's no way that's not a good photo.
Good.
Oh, yeah, and of course. Sure, whatever. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't even have, like, an actual weapon. After I took a photo, I was attacked by an armed group. Who the hell are it? No, there's no time. I have to take them out first. I have to take these people out? Okay. Great, they're gonna send like... They're gonna send... I forgot to put the ration on. They're gonna send like 5 million guys at me when I have a fucking M9. Oh my gosh, so stupid. He said I have to take them out. I'm dodging into you. It's so fucking stupid. I'm gonna take cover. We did it! And Olga's here! Yeah, okay. Get out of my way! Screamed Olgan. She wasn't armed. She didn't seem to be making a move to attack. I began talking to her as I holstered my gun. What are you doing here? Olga smiled a little, but something about her smile wasn't right. She looked so different. She didn't carry the sense of darkness and tragedy I remembered. In fact, she looked like a totally different woman. Don't get too friendly. I'm not the me that you know. I don't know the me that you don't know. What are you talking about? I'm looking for the key to get back to my universe. And that strange creature is it. It doesn't belong in your universe. Neither do I. We're from a different place, and your universe is in for trouble. Dude, if you just ignore things... I just couldn't wrap my brain around Olga's story. I can't wrap my brain around this story either. I was lost. Grinding her teeth, Olga looked down to the surface of the sea. Damn! He's getting away! Listen! Check the VR system. It's allowing you to peek into another universe. That's what's causing all this trouble. Shouted Olga as she jumped from the connecting bridge. Wait! I leaned over the railing, but Olga had already disappeared into the sea. Olga's henchmen were jumping into the sea one after the other. I was left on the connecting bridge alone. I couldn't see the Gurlogan anymore. Yep, that's him. Is that a photo I took? "16 pages, by the way. My photo of Gurlogan sat on the table at the hideout. No sign today? Oh, no sign today? I asked Mei Ling. No, it looks like it hasn't shown up today either. It had been a week, no new sightings of Gurlogan. No one knew where he'd show up next. Maybe he'd never show up ever again. I believed Olga. It didn't seem like she was lying. And what's more, the existence of that ridiculous monster was proof in and of itself. There was no way something like that could live in our world, but it might be possible in another. Otacon brought up a theory about parallel universes. As usual, Otacon gave far more of an explanation than necessary, but in a nutshell, the idea was that rather than a single universe, there were countless universes existing in parallel. That meant that one universe might be exactly the same as mine, except the number of hairs on my head was off by 1. In another universe, civilization might have sprung from Paramecia. There could even be a universe full of monsters. Otacon thought these universes were supposed to be mutually exclusive, but for some reason had become randomly intersecting. That was how Olga That was how the Olga we knew became switched with an Olga from a parallel universe, and how that monster came to be in ours. And Otacon. So much reading in this one. Yeah. And Otacon warned that the phenomenon seemed to be progressing as we spoke. But if his theory was correct, we were in for big trouble. For example, it was possible that in an hour, I might switch with another version of myself from a different universe. Otacon might have already been switched with a different Otacon. What would happen to us if we switched to a universe, say, where the moon was about to collide with the Earth or something? It was simply impossible to predict what might happen next. Fortunately, the moon hadn't smashed into us yet. Or at least not in our universe. Of course, that didn't guarantee we'd be safe tomorrow. How's the analysis of the VR system coming? Otacon shook his head. I'm not getting anything at all. Otacon looked sick when he heard Olga had said that the VR system was the root of the problem. He told me that the Copplethorne engine, the heart of the new VR system, was a quantum computational device designed by Dr. Copplethorne, but the principles behind it remained unknown. He opened the housing, a literal black box, and found nothing inside except for some mysterious circuits, clattering gears, and what appeared to be some iron spheres. But somehow it worked. That's probably why it was such a source of excitement for some people. Pseudoscience aficionados had examined the thing, but the only conclusions thus far had centered around the possibility that it made use of components from UFOs or artifacts from a lost civilization. Meaning nobody had figured out what made it tick. And what's more, nobody had ever seen this Dr. Copplethorne himself or herself either. This reminded me of Steins Gate. It's like the D-mail. They've learned how to hop world lines. And Snake can read Steiner, I don't know. That's what it's reminding me of. Alright. So what was the connection between this mysterious VR system and the collision of the parallel universes? Olga had said that the root of the problem was the VR systems peeking into other universes, but Mei Ling had her own theory. The Copplethorne engine-based VR system wasn't simply constructing a virtual reality through its calculations, but managed to get around the wall separating the parallel universes, peering into parallel realities that satisfied certain requirements and incorporating that information into the VR system's virtual reality construct. Perhaps that observation and the interference was creating the disturbance in the parallel universes. But that wasn't all, said Mei Ling. Perhaps Olga was searching for the Gurlagan because it was the cause of the distortion among the parallel universes. The Gurlagan had become the fulcrum around which space had warped, and if that was true, there would be no way to stop the distortion without getting rid of the Gurlagan itself. And for that reason, we continued searching for the Gurlagan. We'd lost all trace of the monster, and hadn't made any further progress into analyzing the VR system, but the disturbance of the parallel universes might be continuing! It was possible that some of the universes might even be in peril, and it was equally possible that our universes could follow the same path moments later. We were completely frazzled. Suddenly, Mei Ling spoke. If curing Gurlagan will make things right, there might be a way. What do you mean? Otacon raised his face, and Mei Ling began her explanation. If it's true that the VR system can interfere with other parallel universes, why not killing Gurlagan within the VR system? That could mean we're actually killing the original Gurlagan, and the Gurlagan in our universe could disappear. Isn't that just a little too extreme? Objected Otacon, to which Mei Ling shot back. We can't just... I can't do the Mei Ling voice. We can't just sit back and stare at the photo. We've got to do something. You agree with me, right, Snake? I'm not sure, I answered. Her logic seemed to be extreme, no matter how I looked at it. But at the same time, I had the feeling that I'd end up doing it anyway. Doing something for the sake of doing it wasn't the answer, but I had to agree. We still hadn't come up with a solution to the problem. A few hours later, I squared off against the Gurlagan inside the VR system. Okay, holy, that was a lot of reading. You're a man? Well, who are you? What do you mean, darkness? Okay. Let's defeat the Gurlogan. I'm trapped. Like Godzilla. I'm assuming Stinger missiles are gonna be the best. It did nothing. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. What is that? Okay, how do I beat this guy? Mailing suggests that Gurlogan in real life will disappear if Gurlogan is defeated in VR. The other logic was too radical, but I end up... Yeah, okay. How do I beat her? How do I beat him? I don't know. I don't want to assume the Gurlogan's gender. I don't get it. Okay. I figured it out, I guess. What is this aiming? This is... okay. I see it. Okay, well, I figured it out. The best fucking boss fight out of the whole game. Right here. Okay, can we restart? Restart. Really, they're not gonna let me go off the edge? Restart, there we go. Where'd it go? This is fucking stupid. I kind of like it though. Damn. That one was a beastie boy. Yeah, this is very easy. This is very easy. Almost a little bit too easy. One would say slightly brain dead. Okay, that one makes it a little bit harder. I'll admit it, I'll admit. And we did it. Woo! And our reward? 19 pages to read. All right, 19 pages. Let's do it. Holy. All right, I need to mentally prepare. Okay. Gerlogin defeated. We turned the VR system off, but somehow I still wasn't convinced. I removed the headset and spoke to Otacon. So, do you think we really did it? Otacon shrugged and looked like he felt the same way I did. Just then, Mei Ling said, "Of course, the mission has succeeded." I saw a wicked smile on her face. Uh-oh, is she betraying us? We've just lost the only way to restore the parallel universes to normal. What did you say? I said, rising from the seat. Mei Ling responded, "There is no question that the Gerlogin was a singularity that represented the warp in the parallel universes, but the only way to restore space as we know it wasn't destroying the singularity. The solution was to capture the singularity, perform a counter-unitary conversion via the Koppelton engine, thereby dispersing the wave function to its state before convergence." Mei Ling continued, her voice full of satisfaction. "Anyway, the disappearance of the singularity means the disappearance of the only method to restore space too." "Who are you?" Mei Ling sneered at Otacon's cry. "To borrow Olga's words, I'm not the Mei Ling you know. But no hard feelings, okay? I was just following someone's orders to complete a certain objective." "Someone? Who?" I asked her back. "My husband." "You got a husband, Mei Ling?" I do not like this version of Mei Ling. Mei Ling replied sweetly, "I believe he's called Solidus in your universe." "Solidus!" we screamed without thinking. Mei Ling slowly pointed at a wall and said, "Oh, speak of the devil." Just then, the wall exploded. Debris poured from the gap, dust enveloped the area, and Solidus Snake, clad in a powered suit, stood in the middle. Solidus said to Mei Ling, "Kept you waiting, huh?" "Honey?" Mei Ling threw herself into Solidus's arms. I dove for Solidus. He fired a missile from his snake hand, a dazzling flash, an explosion. I was thrown against the wall. I lost consciousness momentarily. By the time I managed to get to my feet, I saw Solidus cradling Mei Ling and escaping through the hole he just blown in the wall. In the end, I couldn't keep up with Solidus. Otacon and I discussed what to do next as we stood in our half-destroyed hideout. If they were telling the truth, we'd just lost the way to restore the balance of the parallel universes, but there still had to be something we could do. Finally, Otacon spoke. "What about Olga?" It wasn't a bad idea. The Olga we'd run into at Big Shell seemed to have a good grasp of the situation. She might be able to come up with some kind of solution. There was just one problem. Where could she be? I told Otacon my concerns, and he nodded with confidence.
I have an idea.
So what's your skill? Asked Otacon. A beautiful black woman with a slender build was sitting in front of us. She was too cheerful. She laughed far too often. I've got really good luck.
Good luck. Is that a skill?
You betcha. Somewhat dismissively, I watched Otacon continue questioning the applicant. Otacon had placed an ad entitled Wanted, Gerlogan Search Team Members, in the city's main newspaper the other day.
Let's catch the mysterious monster with our own hands. We have credible information about where the creature will appear.
Experience is a plus. Details to be discussed during an interview. Unbelievably, quite a few people had shown up. We'd already met with more than 10 people, but there was still no sign of Olga.
We'll contact you later.
I really look forward to hearing from ya. The woman stood up, gave him a big smile, and left. I said to Otacon,
Do you really think this is going to work? She has to be on the lookout for information about Gerlogan. She'll show up.
but all we've gotten are weirdos, like that old man whose skill was backflips and sliding in.
Yeah, he was funny.
Hey! Obviously, Otacon was getting a kick out of the whole scene.
Relax. Let's wait a little bit longer. Next,
yelled Otacon. The door opened. Lo and behold, in walked Olga. Back in the remains of our hideout, we explained the situation to Olga. After hearing our full account, Olga told us that there was still a way out. It's true that the Gerlogan singularity might have been erased, but that doesn't necessarily mean that all of the singularities in the parallel universe have been. A glimmer of hope flashed through Otacon's eyes.
You mean there are other singularities?
Most likely, but there are forms of locations in the parallel universes are unknown. They won't be easy to find.
We have some data about the Gerlogan. If we analyze its pattern, scan the vicinity of the strange attractor with VR, maybe we can.
Otacon and Olga continued their technical discussion. The end result, said Otacon, was settling on a method to find the singularities of other parallel universes by continuously and finally adjusting the wave function parameter of the VR system to mimic the unique pattern generated by a singularity. In other words, it looked like I'd have to make it through a series of VR constructs. Oh, don't tell me there's more. Preparations were made faster than I expected. I returned to the seat of the VR system. Otacon said,
I'll tell you as soon as I locate a singularity. Until then, I want you to continue clearing VR stages. But be careful, I don't think Solidus will just take this sitting down. You may run into traps. Stay alert.
Otacon initialized the VR system. A virtual reality spread before my eyes. Oh my gosh, man. It's not over. There's more. Get to the goal without being discovered. Okay. I mean, I can do this pretty easy. I don't have a gun. Shit.
Is there somebody there? Is there somebody there?
I fucking hate this.
I'm done. Yeah, he's gonna look this way and instantly find me. Okay. I've got a route though. I can do this. All I gotta do, yeah, If Metal Gear Solid 2 is taking away my insanity, yeah. All I gotta do is just keep in mind that after this stream, I can play Metal Gear Solid 3. And I'll be done with this game. You know what you're doing. Well, tell me there's more reading. Oh my god, okay. Located any singularities? I asked Otacon. This is more of like a visual novel than it is a video game at this point. No, not yet, echoed Otacon's voice through the VR construct. Let me try a different setting. I'm getting ready. Hold on a minute. I was left alone in the virtual reality. You must have figured out how to find singularities using VR, Snake, but you won't find one. Oh.
You must have figured out how to find singularities using VR, Snake, but you won't find one.
Boomed a voice suddenly from out of nowhere. It was Solidus. I called Otacon. Otacon, it's Solidus.
I know. I detected him from my end, too. He's hacking into the VR system, but he hasn't gotten full control yet. Let's hurry into the next VR construct. Are you ready?
A new VR space spread in front of my eyes. Destroy all targets and head to the goal. Shit. That's all. Let's go.
Great.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Metal Gear Solid 3 tomorrow, after I'm done with this final Snake Tale. Alright. This one is just one page. How are you doing, Otacon? I asked empty air. Otacon's voice answers.
I detected a likely pattern, but it's too far away. Change the settings of your variables and aim for a higher score. Let's try again.
I squared off. It looked like I had to get a higher score this time. The VR simulation began again. Oh my god. I'm gonna actually cry. I'm gonna cry, dude. A higher score? Are you fucking kidding me? This one absolutely sucks my penis, dude. Oh, that's all. That's all. No way. That was a perfect score. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get something higher than that. I squared off. It looked like I had to get a higher score this time. The VR simulation began again. How high of a score do I have to get? Dude, this is insane. Am I missing something? there's no way this is getting the dub.
Damn.
Yeah, this one sucks dick. Are you fucking kidding me? Here's the problem. I'm getting worse and worse every time. Dude, the fact that this is the fucking snake tail? What kind of bullshit is this? I want to pull out that video again. I want to see how perfect they expect you to play. This is only part 2 of 3? How long is this shit? What the hell? There's a whole nother part. Dude, how fucking long is this fucking thing?
You know what you're doing.
You have to get at least 32,000. But how perfectly did he play?
You know what you're doing.
And that is 5 million more. And this is part 3. Oh my god, it's just fighting a million rays. This goes on forever. And then he has to fight Solidus. And then that's not even the end. There's still, we're only halfway through the rest. Oh, I guess the fight is really long. Never mind. And there's more after this, or it's all just reading? It's all in German, so I can't even read it. Dude, I honestly... I do not feel like doing this shit. I just want to play Metal Gear Solid 3. People said that this last one was ass, and I was like, oh, maybe it's just like kind of bad. No, it's absolutely like it's diabolically bad. It's diabolical. I don't want to do this one. I'm not doing it. Oh, wait. I stopped the VR system. As I removed the headset, Otacon yelled at me.
Snake, what are you doing?
I just didn't feel like it.
What are you talking about? Do you realize the trouble we're in? We're doing it again.
No, we ain't. We are not doing it again. We are done for... We are done. Yeah, it's already been almost 4 hours, bruh. Sure. Oh, fuck that shit, man. Alright. Delete this game forever. Set deaths down to 0. Wait, I don't want to actually spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it. Alright. Save that for the next stream. When will you stream the next game? The third game? I want to stream it around the same time tomorrow. That's when I'm gonna stream it. Yeah, it's late. I'm gonna lie, I'm kind of excited to play something that actually has cutscenes now. And I don't have to read every single thing. Much as I like reading.
I'm spanning my grass, walking back so when my grass you're fading.
Alright, good night, everybody.
I'm waiting so long. I'm waiting so long. I'm waiting so long. I'm waiting. Rolling up the stones around to turn your face to your
I shoved the Metal Gear up my ass. Feels good. Liquid. Touch me in my G-spot right there. When I touch my Metal Gear, it gets solid, and then there's a bunch of liquid that comes out.
Man, I can't even imagine what type of shenanigans the next game's gonna be. There's gonna be so many shenanigans. I appreciate it. Hey, it's James. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody. Shout out Cheese Nips. Shout out Stalwart. Shout out Mulaf. Shout out Ray. Shout out everybody. Even though Ray pops in only like 2 seconds because I know he definitely hates this game. Ray didn't like anything besides Call of Duty. Would not tolerate anything else. You know what? You gotta respect that. Not really, but same time. I would.